right, we're back. And Adam was talking about the name of the Earth Lord Oni was Kojo, and the name of the Oni of
Kai-Chon. Kai, Kai, Chon, Chon.
Okay.
And it's the void Oni.
We just look. It's Kai-Chan. No, it's Kaijo. It's Kai-Chan. What do you say?
That's basically that was the last 15 minutes. Also, my camera's probably moved because I dropped it on the floor and had to reposition it on my paper towel roll of elevation.
That's fine. We
It looked artistic at this angle.
Yeah, we just rebooted the machine and hopefully changed some ports around and hopefully we won't have that problem again. If we do, and it is power, I've got an ups on the way, which for next game, and we'll slowly try to diagnose this bullshit.
Make it go away.
Yep.
All right. Do you have any further questions?
What's your favorite book?
How are they tracking us?
The holy text of the Red Hand of War.
Yes. Is there a particular caster that is tracking us? How did you know that we were here?
You are beings of legend. The gods know your deeds.
I see. Our reputation precedes us. Did you actually think you would win?
As an individual or as a group?
Either, both.
We are legion. We are inevitable.
Oh, I see.
Who are you coming out? Who are you targeting? Anyone specific?
Us.
The slayers of Kajimono. Do you have any further questions?
Plenty of questions.
Please continue with your questions.
Oh, most certainly. Wait a second. God, yeah.
He's pretty insistent on needing to get questions until you don't have questions anymore.
Right. Kev, do you have any other questions?
Do you have any further questions?
Lots of questions.
Who is your champion?
Kajimono is our champion.
All right, who's the next champion? One below him.
Kojo is a lesser champion to Kajimono.
What does Kajimono use to fight with?
A flaming sword of great power.
And Kojo, what's his name? The next guy?
A Tetsubo that will split your skulls into thousands of pieces.
So he's like, we gotta worry about that guy more. You know what Tetsubos do.
What is the Tetsubo made of?
Tetsubos are typically made of hardened wood with an iron core studded with brass.
This particular Tetsubo.
It is made of an unearthly steel and studded with a material of the realms, or a material of the plains. Do you have any further questions?
Plenty.
What are your questions?
Where does Kojo sleep?
Kojo does not sleep. We are Oni. Oni do not sleep. Or Oni need not sleep.
When is that guy most vulnerable?
When he does not know you are coming.
How often do you ask about us?
I do not know. This is something of the diviners.
Who are the diviners?
They ask the gods about our enemies and their legends.
Who are the ones who are divining?
The diviners.
He doesn't know who they are. Okay.
They ask the gods about our foes and their legends.
We're gonna basically
think
stall
we're
this
done.
guy until Sulfur and Grackle come back.
Okay, give me a bluff check
Yep.
for the. I still have questions, even though you don't really have questions right now.
Oh, we can make up questions.
Well, and this is the just to convince. I don't know. You might want whoever you want to lead this can.
Chagga auto aids Dassod.
What do we eat?
What is your favorite color?
A southern swan. Flies.
South African swallow. Okay. Did I get a bluff check from Dassod?
Dassod's actually got questions. He's not bluffing, but okay. I think it's plus 41. 53.
Okay. Do you have further questions? I prefer eggs on toast. Do you have any further questions?
How did you come to Volcanica?
I was born here. Any further questions?
Do you know anything about anything? I was going to ask about the what's it called, Iron Tower there.
The Iron Keep, yeah.
Iron Keep, yeah. What is there a weakness, or what's the password, or what's the? Do you have an insignia to get in there and not get injured?
I do not know how it functions. Any further questions?
You tell him not to hurt himself.
I will not hurt myself. Any further questions?
Yeah, are they back yet?
Yeah, you've bought time. You've talked about food. You've talked about clothing. You've talked about weapon selection. You've talked about the weather. They're back.
Talked about movies. A couple of plays that are happening.
Give me a perception check and a bluff check.
Okay, I'll give you a perception.
Amadeus got a 36 on his perception.
Okay.
Is it a trap?
It is not a trap.
Okay, you got 40 from Dassod.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. There's
Oh wait. That was Grackle. I'm sorry. Grackle's not there, right?
The Grackle is there. Dassod is the one who's interrogating.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I was like, that's a little high. Perception 23, so that minus 6 is 34.
34? Okay. You're not convinced. He doesn't obviously look out of place, as in the disguise looks well, but there's the guy who you were told was... There's the guy before you. You were told that he's a traitor or turncoat of some variety. He appears to be a human.
Are you,
Are you human?
Yes. Of course I am. What a silly question.
grab his face!
Let's see if his head turns 180.
Give me a bluff check.
Who?
Well, it sounds mostly Amadeus.
Hang on, I might actually have a not laughable number. It would be great. Did I put? I did.
From all that practice eating people and pretending you didn't enjoy it.
For all your time as a criminal.
32.
Hey!
Sorry, I'll be right back. Sorry.
32. All right. Okay. Yeah, he lets you get right up to him. You grab his face.
Grab him, pull him over.
Okay. Yeah, it's you have him.
And we time him.
Okay. You tie him up, and there's some questions, but you've got insignias, and you kind of look like you you are special and being tough, and you've grabbed a guy. You're not like torturing him in the halls or anything, so nobody's stopping you. Although there are people following you with guns.
Inquisition business, don't mind us.
Okay.
Nothing to see here.
Amadeus returns with a member of the supply chain
Okay.
who's tied up and struggling.
Chagga will take a step outside while Dassod's distracting with questions and concentrating likely on his detect thoughts. Chagga is going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt using a mythic point to cast a divine surge. No, we need Dee Dee for this. Give me a second. Does Chagga have detect charm? Nope. We'll summon Dee Dee.
Okay. Yeah, Dee Dee's. You find Dee Dee. Dee Dee and Capra come in. They look guilty of something.
Okay. Yeah, he'll keep them out of the room where we're interrogating the prisoner. But Dee Dee, could you tell me if there are any charms upon this Imperial soldier? She'll cast Detect Charm. It's a first level spell. Just
Okay.
a non-standard spell. That's why.
Yep. Yeah, he's charmed.
Detects only charm, compulsion, and possession effects. Then you get to make a spellcraft check to determine what it is.
Okay, give me a spellcraft check.
From Dee Dee's. Oh, Dee Dee, what are you doing?
I like art.
18. Yeah, there's a charm.
There's a charm.
Okay.
Not certain what it is, but it's a charm.
It's right here. After pointing it out, Chagga will detect magic and try to have a look at what he sees.
Okay.
I think the DC is more difficult because he didn't see the spell cast. He's kind of doing it afterwards, but his spellcraft is much higher.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 30. 42.
Okay, it is actually a meta magic charm monster. It's extended, so this will last for over a month.
Okay.
You're not certain how long ago it was cast, but
we'll leave it on him because it's proof. Amadeus, could you knock him out?
Yes.
Are there guards or people with guns? Like,
there's people There was people following you.
okay.
There's just
Chagga will go up to the people following him.
Sir.
Could you check to see if there are charms placed upon these two individuals? Sure. Hey, are you charmed?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
All right, she'll cast 2 more.
It's like an area. You just cast it once.
Okay.
It's a cone. They're not charmed.
These guys are safe. Oh. Well, your sergeant friend over here has been compromised. Could I have your names? Likely some inquisitors around here will want to have a nice little chat with the two of you.
Okay, they give you their names.
Okay. I can get Capper to write them down.
It's Victor and John. But
they all go into a report that Dassod's going to write.
Okay.
You'll dismiss Victor and John.
Anything you wish sent up the chain, Captain Dune.
Oh no, I'll file my own reports, thank you.
All hail the five-faced god.
Until then, I suggest that the two of you keep your mouths shut.
Yes, sir.
We don't want to affect morale with charmed soldiers running around. Don't worry. The Steel Rose Squad is here to keep you all nice and safe.
Thank you, sir. Are we dismissed, sir?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Colonel waves them off. Capra, remind me who's in charge of security here at Fort Manius?
Pretty certain it was taken over by the Imperial Legion because the Foreign Legion wasn't meeting the successful quotas of something. Clark, sir.
Perfect. All right. I think I'm going to go see the general and summon Clark. Capra, so
What do you want me to do, sir?
could you, I don't know, take this grappling hook and string the bodies together like a bunch of fish, and then we could drag them to the meeting?
Okay.
You asked Grackle to chop the heads off for you, right?
Yep. Grappler, you could carry the basket. Dassod,
Yeah, what's up?
knock that thing out and keep it knocked out. No problem, says Lloes. I like stabbing things.
Do you have any further questions?
Yeah, well, take a look at this.
Lots of yeah, Lloes is doing the does this hurt? Chagga's going to have Dassod write a formal complaint about the lack of the dereliction of duty and the lack of security at Fort Manius.
I'll use the language engineering check.
Okay.
Linguistics. Or what is it?
And basically, Chagga is going to suggest a court-martial for Colonel Clark.
Okay.
He's going to push for court-martial.
All right. You're doing it all through paperwork, primarily.
Well, we're gonna write a complaint, a formal complaint, and then we're gonna go have a chat with the general. Make a
We'll make it a stink.
make a meeting with the general.
Okay. Getting a meeting with the general is relatively straightforward.
Chagga's gonna send Dee Dee to go collect how many bullets were missing from
32.
his complaint.
He was concerned with the 6 bullets that he had. Six. It was 6 masterwork bullets.
Okay.
And then it was like, how much of the ammo did you take in general? Did you take all of his ammo, or did you just take the ones that took his name on?
No, just the ones with his name on it. They disappeared.
Oh, that's weird. You left all the other ones and just
All the other ones were somewhere
else.
Yeah. Okay, so there was 6 masterwork bullets. That was part of that complaint. That was not recovered.
Okay. Chagga's gonna go with Dee Dee to recover a bag of 6 bullets. Chagga's gonna get it all dressed up, gonna get ducking out with his leash.
32 on the linguistics.
Okay, you've made a very fine, like, military document.
That looks about right.
Lloes is gonna be out because there was an assassination attempt on Chagga.
Chagga doesn't like assassination attempts.
Nope.
We're not fond as a party, really.
And the whole company is gonna go to whatever meeting we're able to arrange.
Are you including both squads?
No. No, that's fine. Those guys.
Yeah, those guys suck.
They have their own problems.
Okay.
I guess Amadeus is the brawny one.
Yeah, he'll be dragging the chain of Oni bodies.
Capra did a very good job, like weaving between the throat hole through the rib cage and out between them all. They're very sturdy. You'd have to do significant amounts of. You could basically whip them around if you want, and they will all stay together.
What's Killian's role officially?
Killian is Colonel Clark's private bodyguard.
Okay.
He's like, depending on how they filed the paperwork, he might actually be the one responsible for protection. But it's a question of how that paperwork is filed, and you haven't looked into it.
Yep. Chagga's also going to have Dassod prepare a report about an intelligence report about what we found out from the Oni.
Okay.
Yep. Do you want me to re-roll that?
Upcoming counterattack in the Tri-Fort areas, the Oni leader, that's behind it.
Is it what is the intent of the intelligence report? Are you just conveying information, or are you trying to weave a story into the information?
I think it's just conveying information.
Okay.
34. I will roll another d6, because what the hell? 36.
Okay, we'll have Amadeus just waiting at the door with the prisoner and the two prisoners, right?
Yep.
And the chain of bodies.
There are guards by the door that do notice like a large contingent of armed folks. Enter.
Oh, hello, General.
Captain Doon.
Chagga salutes.
You've been busy.
Well, yes, I interrupted again. This time with something a bit more significant than some Mastercraft bullets going missing.
I see.
Is our protector Colonel Clark here?
He sent an apology that he could not make this meeting.
Well, he's going to make a meeting, and he's not going to like the condition he's going to arrive in, General.
Is that a...
She goes, here is a complaint against the General with a suggestion from the Wayfinders that Colonel Clark be held in contempt. Due to a lack of duties, the Wayfinders did just thwart a powerful assassination attempt. And, well, my ass is a bit chapped, ma'am.
Understandable. Do you know who the target was?
Us. The Wayfinders. For the defeat of one of their generals, I believe the Kajimono general. And intelligence suggests at least
Fort Craig, yes, I remember.
Yes, one of our quartermasters has been charmed and will be charmed for weeks. An agent of these creatures. A simple first circle spell from one of my privates was able to ascertain that a charm existed upon a quartermaster. Something that I would expect, well, anyone in charge of security to have done. The thing was there likely for weeks and would last for weeks more. I have questions about his competence. We also know that our enemies can change shape and form. Why these soldiers were allowed to march simply up to our barracks is inexcusable. Oh, and there is a forthcoming attack if they are not lying, which under compulsion they did.
The shape-changing protocols that we enacted months ago are supposed to still be in place.
Interesting. So he'll give the formal complaint.
Okay.
He'll give the intelligence report to her. Permission to arrest Colonel Clark.
That is... Give me a diplomacy check.
Yes.
Permission to hang your ass off a ledge. Depending on how good you are at your job.
29 on my own. 49, not 20.
Oh!
I'll surge for a 50 if you
There you go. Do that. Yeah.
52.
There we go.
Capra's going, ooh, in the corner. I didn't know that's what we were doing. Permission granted.
Okay, Chagga salutes. He pauses for a moment.
She pulls a bottle of alcohol out of the desk.
Yep.
she's pouring a normal sized glass for you and a large glass for herself.
Chagga, I will drink to victory when we are done, General.
I'm going to be back in the next slide.
Captain Dune.
Okay. Find me the Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Find out where he is.
Okay. Does Amadeus know where his quarters are?
You know where his office is, and you know where his quarters are. You've been around long enough.
All right. I'll go to his office. What is it? Evening or like daytime? Right now.
It's around 7 p.m.
Let's try the office.
We will hand over the prisoner's warning about the regen and all of that thing to the general and whoever she can muster. We'll stick sulfur there just to make sure that they don't escape.
Fire
Yeah.
burns.
Yeah, fire burns. if they escape.
Okay. All right. Are you going to the office or are you going to the
Chagga's in charge.
Lloes is going to go and start spying around looking for him. Stealthy flying through walls and
Never gonna find him.
at the extent of the reach, which is 150 feet.
give me a charisma check that is modified. There's an opposed charisma check between yourself and Colonel Clark.
Chagga?
Yes.
Okay.
You get to add your charisma, and then we're going to basically add a modifier based off of the number of ranks that separate you two.
Yep.
And we'll add a few modifiers. So give us a second here before we roll.
Do you want to? Can you add a bonus from the document because Dassod wrote it?
No, this is to see if the people of the fort are going to. It'll rank between supporting you to tattling on you to actively fighting you, depending on the outcome. In terms of, it's just you're going through the halls looking for. I'm here for Clark with a bunch of dudes with weapons and armor walking around. Is the fort letting this happen?
Right.
Okay, so all right, it's in meta logs. No, it is references. Where is the rank chart, Marty?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
It's in like correspondence and divinations, I think, because it's in a weird spot.
Imperial ranks and
Yeah.
So, Chagga's a centurion captain.
Yep, and
he's a colonel, which is
Difference 3.
1, 2, 3 ranks higher.
he's 3 ranks higher, and then he's also Legion, not Foreign Legion.
Yep.
Okay, so he is getting a plus 8 from that. You get your charisma, and then you. How many times have you saved this fort?
At least.
I think this particular fort you fought at twice.
Yeah, and then this assassination attempt.
Okay, this assassination attempt is not publicly, like it's not widely known. You've kept it hush.
Yeah.
So the colonel is getting a he's getting a plus 8 minus 4, so he has a plus 4 on his roll versus you, and this is to see who is more in control of the fort.
Okay, I'm just going to check Chagga's. He does not have display of charisma yet. Okay, and I'm just gonna like actually spend a mythic point on this without even knowing the result first.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Give me a sense motive from. Well, actually, your party just knows. You're looking for Clark. The fort isn't actively fighting you.
Yep.
Actually, I guess the first question is: anybody from your group helping?
Yeah, Dassod.
Okay. Give me an aid. Your charisma check to aid, Dassod.
Yeah.
Remember
Go
you.
around looking like Killian. I need to find the girl.
Dassod, you are currently a sergeant, so
Yeah.
you take a minus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So you take a minus 10 on this. So you could make it worse
Can you take it?
I'm not
Hit point
gonna
for display
help.
charisma?
if he's using display of charisma. He can for sure.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, Dassod has display charisma?
Does he? I thought he did.
Pretty sure I do. Display. I also have
Display
what's
of
it
charisma.
called?
Oh my goodness.
I also have what's
So
it
like
called?
Capper could be like, "You listen to me now," but it's not gonna. He's more likely to harm things than he is to help.
Yeah, how many?
Um,
Just in case.
Yeah, I've got display of charisma. I also have what's it called? 15 hours a day. What's it called? The one with,
Glibness.
yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
the lot. This isn't lying.
But check.
This is not a lying. This is just a sheer force of will check.
Niggy doogie.
Yeah. So you would
29
have a
minus 10.
yeah you would have a minus 6 because you did help twice, so you have a 2 plus 4 circumstance. Amadeus doesn't have the plus 4 circumstance because he's not known within the fort yet.
Amadeus is just being neutral.
Being quiet. Yeah.
You want a minus 10 from me?
It's actually minus 6.
Oh, okay, minus 6. 43.
Okay.
I
So
love this fort!
all right. Is there anybody else who you want to help support this or aid this? Is anybody else trying to command people with their presence?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. You won. The fort is staying, as in you people. The tendency for the fort is that Chagga makes better decisions, and they are staying out of it. To the point where there was one guy who was running to go tell Clark, and he basically got shushed by other members of the fort. Like they basically grabbed him, and everybody's kind of playing quiet. All right, continue strolling through the halls as you were.
Alright, so Lloes is sneaking and looking for Colonel Clark and his men.
Okay. 2. All right. He wasn't in his office.
Okay. Let me just check. Lloes has fast stealth,
Okay.
so you move at full speed. Of course, he has his leash. And then his stealth check is 55.
Okay.
And then his perception check, looking for Colonel Clark, with half range sight penalty for distance,
Mm-hmm.
is 57.
Yeah. Colonel Clark is having a conversation with Killian in his quarters.
Okay. Lloes, in the surprise round, is going to attempt...
Clark does not have his armor on currently. His personal guard are at the door, right? So, personal guard outside. The rifle mages are actually not, like, they're protecting the building, not protecting him. And then he's got a couple other just general guard in that hallway that you don't suspect that the Legionnaire guard are you don't necessarily think they're on your side. They might fight you if things come to blows.
That's fine. From inside a like an armoire or a closet. Lloes is going to surprise round possess Killian.
Okay. So Killian's perception was he rolled a 2, so he doesn't know, and what he doesn't know will hurt him.
Okay. Possession, as per a spell, is DC 26 will save, or have Lloes inside of you.
Okay. Is this a fear effect?
No, it is.
Enchantment. There's an enchantment.
No, I think it's necromancy. It's necromancy.
Okay. He fails by 2. He has a plus 21 and he failed. Okay, you are in a very, very, very quick body.
Okay, what are his physical stats? It's Killian.
He's got a 14 strength,
Yep.
a 27 dex, and a 16 con. And he's relatively dumb and ugly. And he's ugly.
Lloes has got a 26 deck, so it's like, oh, Daddy likes this.
Daddy likey. What did you say?
You're under arrest. And he's giving like fake
The shooter.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want about?
I said you're under arrest.
Have you gone mad? Clark is going to make a sense motive.
In the name of the Imperium and Inquisitor, so on and so forth, Clark, you suck.
Okay, with the penalty, he suspects something is wrong. Snap out of it, man.
Fine. Fey tricks or something. I must have sniffed something. So how are we gonna get them? Like really get them? Lloes is gonna pull a bluff.
Okay.
46.
Get who?
The Wayfinders.
As long as they're winning the war for us, there's no need to get them. But those horrid little Fae. Yes.
Do we really need the Fae?
Well, the paperwork's already been submitted. So, for now we do, but again, it's already taken care of. The Imperium always wins.
Are you sure that the paperwork is filed properly?
Since when have you cared about paperwork anyway? Now hand me that towel. He's taking off his makeup.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying, I want to know if I need to craft some more bullets with certain names on them.
I assumed you already had them crafted.
They were taken, remember? Takes some time for me to do. Do you want me to add the fat man to the list?
No. His family is too connected for such simple tricks.
What about his duck, then? I could go for some bird.
You're a bit of a bastard. Always were a bastard, weren't you? He's adjusting, and he does nod to the duck.
Okay, Lloes is gonna go, hey, Killian, how's it going in there?
You get out of my body.
Look at this. Look at how deep I can go. Oh, you got a really fine booger up there. I'm gonna draw up. See, I assume he's got a dagger or something.
Yep.
Okay. Lloes is gonna go and sit down, pretend he's tying a shoe, and he's gonna stick the dagger like into his nose. Wonder if I just slipped onto the ground. How far could I get? So, what do you got planned? What's this paperwork all about?
Just terms of service. You're his ghost, aren't you? The one that carries in the pot?
Lloes doesn't say anything. I'm the best swordsman that ever lived, or died, or is undead, whatever. I wonder what would happen if we shot off your fingers, how fast you'd be then.
I will be protected by the five-faced god. Emperor protects me.
Bet you won't.
One of them, huh?
This little pinky with him?
One of them. I think you need to go for a walk. Tie them shoes real tight. That's it. Make the little bunny round the bend.
He starts reciting prayer back at you.
Oh, you'll go to your god soon.
You will never have the pleasure of acting for being so divine.
I never
You've already
really knew how to
abandoned
work
yourself.
these things too well, and he pulls out a gun and is just looking at it.
I fear no mortal weapon, for the Emperor is my shepherd.
Foo, foo. He's off in the corner, tying his shoes, praying. How many guys are in this room?
Just Killian and Clark. Everybody else is like out, like in the the front chamber, that sort of thing.
Yep.
They have privacy.
Okay. Does the other group find Clark?
Oh yeah, the other group's outside.
Yeah, Killian's just gonna wait. Possession lasts for
Long time.
1 hour per level. So for the next 15 hours, Lloes is got him.
He has a plus 21 will save.
Got him. I was like, maybe it's a Mark build where the will save is +7 or something. I don't know.
No, his best save is his will save.
Okay, all right.
He is a monk he's a monk inquisitor, so he's wisdom class with wisdom.
He might be sucking on one of his fucking revolvers pretty soon.
He was so distraught at the arrest of his commanding officer.
So, Killian. Best swordsman ever. Right? Never lived or died.
What was your family's name again?
Oh, don't worry about that. You don't want to meet him.
Oh, I'm very certain I do.
Nah, I don't think... You're gonna make this all personal and stuff? Oh.
Nothing is personal under the five faces. It's all business.
So when they come to arrest Clark for allowing the assassination attempt to happen...
What assassination attempt?
The assassination attempt on the Wayfinders that happened about, 20 minutes ago? Yeah, it was pretty laughable, but aren't you guys in charge of security and, protocols against polymorph beings and stuff like that? Yeah, you're pretty fucked at this point. Maybe you should write a suicide note. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
All hail the five-faced god.
Best gunman ever.
Based off of where he's got his gear, you think he's right-handed.
I think you're right-handed. And you just spend some time just pretending he's in prayer, but just fucking jamming his right finger really up his nose really hard.
Give me a bluff check, or perform any sort of perform or act check.
Perform meat puppet.
Meat puppetry.
Sleight of hand.
47 on the bluff.
Okay, yeah. Colonel Clark is currently wiping off some eyeliner and some sort of blush, and is you get this faint, like he did ask you a question at some point. You weren't fully paying attention.
So are you gonna start shooting people when? Yeah, when they come to rest, you're gonna start shooting. Or you can do this. He stands up. Maybe you just shoot Colonel Clark in the back of the head.
All hail the five-faced god.
So many decisions to make. You know, I was in a roper one time.
Just sitting there. What should I do?
All hail the five-faced god. The Emperor is our protection. He is the sword, he is the shield.
He's also a lich.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that part.
We don't talk about that, man.
The Emperor is all about war. I don't mind war. This is kind of like war. It's like we're playing a game of chess in Fort Manius.
You do have the time to repent, I think. You could consign your soul to something more than oblivion.
Yeah. About that. I'm kind of told I'm just going to come back. So, this world is actually my afterlife in a way. You know, this chat with you has been really enlightening. Thanks for that.
There was this noble family. Something connected to a pot, a vessel, where they would keep their ancestors passing through the ages, use them as meat puppets through time. Is that you? You connected with them? Your jaw didn't look right. But it kind of looks like it had work done.
Kind of look like it had what?
Work done.
Eh.
I don't think it was always adamantine, if it is the right one.
Yeah, you know way too much there, bub.
We're definitely going to We're definitely throwing you in
Clark,
the
grab your weapons. I think we need to shoot our way out.
What are you talking about?
Killian's going to go up to the door with his weapons drawn and give a listen.
Clark is there, like, partially undressed.
They're coming for you.
What? Gods! Clark is... If they're coming for him, he's calling for guards.
Okay.
Okay, Chagga and Kev, you're on the outside, and you are basically... You've come in a huff, and how are you interacting with the guards? Are basically saying the colonel is busy.
Move aside. Orders from the general. We are here to arrest Colonel Clark.
The colonel... Arrest? Colonel is indisposed.
It does not matter. The general's orders here supersede. Any of you raise a weapon, you'll regret it.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Armed soldiers are sort of coming out of two flanking windows, or flanking doors. They're not directly pointing things at you, but they definitely have weapons in their hands. They've got rifles with bayonets.
It's quite simple. If you slow us down, then you'd be aiding and abetting, and you'd also be arrested.
Killian hear what's going on?
Yeah, Killian's very wise.
By the five-faced god, you'll never take us alive!
What are you talking about?
They're here to kill us! We'll be hanging from the gallows!
They know the truth.
For what?
They know about it.
About know about what? Killian, you've gone mad. Gods, get in here at once. Okay, there's a big clusterfuck of voices. All right, Killian, or more Lloes. What are you trying to have happen?
Lloes is just creating chaos.
He wants chaos and violence.
Yes.
I like it.
He wants a fight to break out where Colonel Clark is going to resist arrest.
He
basically.
woke up today and chose violence.
All right, Dassod, what are you? Because you were also talking, and you were talking about aiding and abetting and using big words. What are you trying to have happen?
No, I'm trying to get them out of our way.
So, are you trying to get them out of your way in a way where there's violence, or are you trying to get them out of the way where there's not violence?
No, non-violence.
Okay.
Like, I don't need to kill these fools.
All right, Chagga, what are you? You're also talking about, harm and things. So, what do you want as the
Chagga doesn't
outcome?
want to kill soldiers, but he's not going to also put up with anyone who raises a weapon against him.
Okay, so I need a combined diplomacy or intimidate from Chagga and Dassod as their one team.
Yep.
And then I need a bluff or intimidate from Lloes, who has slightly different goals in this. And then we'll roll clerks to figure out what the fuck he's trying to happen, to figure out what all the dudes in the hallway are going to react to this.
Okay, so Chagga's got a plus 29 diplomacy, unless your display of diplomacy.
But Dassod can crush you with the display of charisma.
Yeah, so let Dassod take care of this
Okay,
puppy.
so
you're aiding.
Chagga auto aids, and Duckin is
D1.
safely away in a pouch, I think, for this fight.
Yeah, if the whole fighting Killian is bad if you didn't have Killian in your pocket.
70.
Yeah,
70.
I had to neuter Clark's.
Oh no, it was a good thing. I built him. I'm afraid of him.
I think kind of intimidated us too.
Okay, 70. All right, so give me a bluff or intimidate from Lloes.
Okay, the bluff is 47.
47, and let me just double check. Killian has no charisma item on, and he's not wearing anything that. I think he's got a bonus to intimidate. No, that's not from him. That's fine. All right, 47. Okay, so Kev beat Killian in wanting violence by over 20. So outside of the door, Kev trumps Killian. Clark, who wants the soldiers to come in, versus Kev, who wants the soldiers not to come in. He rolls a natural 20, giving him a total of 35, circumstance bonuses 39. Loses by 30 for his own troops to listen to him. They're opening the door. The soldiers are ready to fight, but they're not. They have not raised weapons. They are opening the door.
Initiative?
Good, you're going to help us. You're going to help us arrest him.
What's that?
Is anybody doing anything other than talk?
Yeah, Killian is shooting at Chagga and Band.
Okay,
Okay,
it
well,
is surprise round.
You're not taking me alive!
Okay, there's a surprise round.
Okay. This sounds like, what the hell?
Before that, give me a sense motive check for the party. I'm going to make the DC 40. It's DC 30 to understand that Killian through a wall with his yelling is actually Lloes. And then 40 would be you actually know he's going to fucking go bananas. Like you know that you know what he means by his threats.
I know it's Lloes.
Hey, you know Killian has Lloes inside. Does anybody? I guess
Amadeus broke 40. He got 41.
Okay, so Amadeus gets to act in the surprise round. He knows exactly what's going to happen.
And Amadeus like, shit.
Capra, who can't break 40, but he might know it's Lloes. He doesn't know nothing. What's happening? Why is everybody yelling?
Chagga can't make those DCs, so.
Okay, so yeah, Amadeus. There's a surprise round. The only people acting in the surprise round are Killian and Amadeus. So Lloes and Amadeus are in the surprise round.
Add Killian to the initiative.
Yes.
And then Clark.
Yes, and then soldiers.
Okay, so what's Killian's initiative mod?
Killian's initiative mod is you're all dead. His initiative is plus 13.
Okay.
Before mythic.
Yeah, there's no mythic on that.
Clark's.
Clark's is a plus 2.
Okay, and then soldiers.
So the soldiers are plus 3.
All right.
Gunmen.
Amadeus is there, Lloes is there, Grackle's there, Chagga's there, Grippa may be there, Sulfur is not.
Nope. He's
So
gathering.
Duggan is not, Capra, Dee Dee, Phoebe is not, York is not, Dassod is, Mog is not. Alright. Griffin's Ghost, surprise round, is still in the can. Grackle.
Grackle, surprised.
Chagga,
Surprised.
surprise, his sense motive is like plus 13, so I don't think you can.
Dassod, what did you get for your sense motive?
Sense move 37.
Okay, so you didn't know that he was going to immediately start shooting. You do know that. You do know what the trick is. Dee Dee
Sense motive is a plus 6.
Okay, so she's like, oh my god,
She's also
Killian's
hanging
going
back
crazy.
because she's not sure about what's going on.
Okay, Killian is swearing at Lloes and praying about the 5 faces. Lloes, what you doing?
Lloes has got one of Killian's strange guns in his hands, and
Okay,
it's going to.
It's an exotic weapon, so minus 4.
Yep. It's going to shoot at Chagga. After yelling, "You're not going to take us alive, fat man!"
Okay, give me your attack roll.
All right. Meanwhile, he's cackling madly to Killian, going, "You're fucked."
I will be vindicated by the 5 faces. The Emperor protects me.
All right, plus
The Emperor protects me.
plus 20 minus 4.
No.
AC 26.
Does that touch Chagga?
A flat-footed Chagga.
Yeah.
Flat-footed Chagga normal AC is 33, but against touch attacks is 15. 21 versus Raise because of his mirrored shield. He doesn't have his shield out, so yeah, it Chagga.
All right. Give me 1 second. I just need to see.
He's not aiming for Chagga's head. It's like,
well, no, you also don't know how it works.
I also don't know how it works. Yes.
All right. So
This little bullet
right.
all right. So you did shoot Chagga, and there's a 1 in 3 chance the bullet is special in some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
I'll roll that. We'll make you roll your own thing. 1 is something special. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, Chagga, you've been shot. There's a weird green aura around you. And you take 11 damage as you've been shot by Killian, and there's a weird aura about you.
Dude, bastard. Not here for you, you idiot.
Okay, you've got another action, Lloes. Anybody else you want to shoot?
I will attempt to shoot Sergeant Kev.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Plus
Get-
20, minus 4, minus 5 for hit penalty.
Yep.
And AC 14 touch.
Oh, I don't think so, dude.
Is that
AC 14 touch?
Yeah.
you flat-footed?
These should
I
be a
know.
rogue.
I'm not
You're a
flat-footed.
rogue, yeah.
My bracers are plus. Oh, wait, bracers don't count.
They do count against this.
Oh, plus 5.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, it misses.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
All right. So right now, it went from prayers to no inside the head. Capra. Oh, why is everybody shooting? Stop that, Amadeus. You know what's going on.
Do the other guards look like they're about to open fire, or do they?
The other guards all look pretty stunned at what's happening. You're not certain which side of the... Kev was pretty convincing, but you don't know for sure. You can sit there and look at them to decide if you want, but it would take actions.
Surprise round, huh? Alright, he's going... You know what? He's gonna... disarm Imperial Elite Gunner 3.
Okay.
What are you all doing? Yells Dee Dee.
You can do it.
They're shooting at us! The scary bald guy is shooting at us!
Disarm is...
Chagga's been shot, he's bleeding! And covered in goo!
So 49 on the disarm attempt.
Okay, yeah, you disarm him of his weapon, and his buckler has been spun off to the side.
He'll drop the gun and stand next to Chagga, and he steps. 2 actions there.
Okay. All right. Next. Next on the initiative is Clark. Clark didn't know we were shooting, so he's surprised. The soldiers are surprised. Top of the round, Grippa's ghost, not in the combat.
Nope.
Grackle.
Not yet.
Can I spend? I would like to spend a mythic point to engage my mythic combat.
Can you center me, please?
Your mythic combat reflexes?
Expertise.
Combat expertise? Sure, you certainly can.
Plus 6 against bullets.
Can you center me, please? I feel like I need to be centered.
You can zoom out if you'd like. Pick your view, but
I'm not being centered. Control R. Or F and E, something like that? Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. All right.
you're on the wrong map. You weren't even on the right map, sir.
Ah.
No wonder you couldn't find it.
All right. Grackule.
Crackle's still injured from the assassination attempt, just as an FYI.
Yeah. They've tried to kill me. Sorry, wrong guy. They have tried to kill me. All right.
In the name of all that's unholy and holy!
I'm pretty certain.
All right.
That might not be the best Killian.
Grackle's gonna go up to. Grackle's gonna pass through these guys over here.
Can you give me an acrobatics check?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Sorry, Mark, you created another character that we're gonna just bone. I have a feeling we're creating an enemy here.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a minor
He's
disagreement.
going in that other list of my characters that hate the party now.
43.
I only take responsibility for some of that. 43, yeah, you jump through the square, yep.
Okay, and let's use a blade that is non-lethal.
Who are you hitting?
The guy with the gun.
Okay.
Where's the blade? Ah, there it goes. +3. Merciful.
Hobgoblin for the Imperium.
Merciful. +3.
That's what you'd say, right?
No.
Weapon training.
He's starting to use words that are not that are not kind in the public sphere. One would call them curse words.
35.
All right. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay, 30. Sorry, my bad. 48. Ooh,
His
possible critical.
His armor. He by default his armor is AC is at least 18 from his bracers and his ring.
Yep, he doesn't.
21 with natural armor.
He doesn't wear armor or anything.
No, he's a monk.
Perfect.
So it'd be AC 21 plus however much dex you're applying, and dodge.
Yeah, he's gonna. Lloes has. Try to look at his feats. Lloes has some dodge-like powers.
Yeah, you got mingled in.
Yeah. And our dexes are the same.
Oh, and +1 luck.
Okay.
So 22 plus the other stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so 22 AC, 33, 34, 35. It's not bad.
Okay.
Lloes is trying to. Oh, you better watch out for his swords. He's the second best swordsman.
Does 48 hit him?
I will not be killed by a fucking hobgoblin.
Looks like you're being killed by a fucking hobgoblin. You got him. Is that a critical threat?
It is a critical threat.
Oh, he got us bad. Grackle is really mean when he's mad.
Is that a critical threat with your abyssal steel?
No, it's not.
No, it's his non-lethal weapon.
Oh, he got us bad.
It's the Wiffle Bat of Doom.
Let's see. It's not responding.
I forgot how. Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
I forgot how much this hurt.
1d1. Hey, 1d1 works. Pound.
No, it's a separate bar.
No, it's a separate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep trying it until it works.
I will take out my credit card and re-enable it, but right now it only. All right. So slashing.
Slashing.
Standard 1 bleed and +1 bleed per round until.
Woo! That is
Okay.
bad.
He nicked you pretty good there, bud. Nicked you pretty good.
Staunch the wound.
So there's
I'm busy.
there's a couple of things going on here.
Yep.
If you swing your guns like that, you're gonna get stabbed.
So he needs to make a DC.
Get your gun like you're provoking AOs where he wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
He needs a fort save DC 25. Because
Okay.
this is a staggering critical.
Con is +3. His resistance item is +5.
Oh, and then it's my
Your fort save bonus.
fort save bonus. Okay, so 7.
Let's say 15.
15? 34?
Okay, so you're only staggered for 1 round. You are also blinded.
Yep.
Blinding critical.
Do you
Every
have
square
a thing
critical.
that lets you do 2 at a time?
Another, yep. So that's 25. Another DC 25, please. For it.
You have the feat allows you to do 2 of these.
To do, yes.
Critical mastery. Okay.
Oh, crap.
Another
Yeah.
fortitude save.
Ouch.
Oh, I got you right in the head. 29.
Okay,
Damn you.
not blind.
Damn you! Well, you are staggered, and that was. I have one more attack.
Well, okay. First damage.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, crit damage still.
These are times
I don't
3.
recall him being hit points.
Times 2, unless you've got something that makes it times 3.
For fuck's sake. Oh my god, it's been a while.
Do you have Mythic Improved Critical?
Mythic improved critical. There we go.
That's what makes it times 3.
Yeah. No, but I remember the blade gave me an improved crit.
That's what it was.
Is Killian mythic?
Killian is not mythic.
Okay, you also have mythic sneak attack on it.
Oh, then in that case he takes -2 dex.
Okay.
Stress and tendons and shit too.
He's good. All right, that's 8d6 plus that. Okay. Bloop.
But this was non-lethal. All right.
This is non-lethal, and
Really
so
bad
times
thin cut
3.
His brow.
Well,
times
that bleeding
3
is a problem because
yeah.
that's lethal bleeding.
1,
Yeah.
29 plus 66. There you go. 182.
That's a problem. Give me one.
Points even?
He's awake. He's awake. Oh God, he's very, very not. He's very close to not awake.
Just
I will have to hit you one more time.
Yeah. So he's very bloodied. He's got a max hit points of 195. He needs to make a fortitude save, DC 15, or be knocked out. A la
Okay.
movie.
Roll
Like,
1.
Yep.
6.
okay.
The weird audio thing happened again. Give me a second. We will try to recover. So weird. So weird. Okay, and we're back maybe? We're good.
we're good. All right.
You guys able
Hey.
you okay? Alright.
You good? Yeah.
Something flips.
43. He is staggered.
Stagger doesn't affect AC. Okay, but that's a critical threat.
Does that hit him?
43. I thought it was 30 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, okay.
Critical threat.
All right. 1d20 plus. Oh, he looks really messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to confirm the crit. I'll just hit him. Now, does the stagger allow me to sneak him or not?
No, it just reduces the number of actions.
All right, that's still good. 2d6 plus 26. Nope, 43. My bad. 53 damage. None.
Okay. All right. So he is at
234 non-lethal.
well. So he's at 195 non-lethal.
Okay, I got it.
100. Yeah, and then
195 non-lethal, and then that leaves 39 lethal.
and accumulating bleed damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until somebody kills.
You let him hit you.
Now, it's magic jar as per magic jar
No, possession.
possession. All right. Does it end when you're killed, or does it end when you're unconscious?
You return to your body and life force host departs if give me a second. If the host body is killed.
Okay. So now you're
So
both.
you can just like go
So
into
you-
the door and come in. What's going on, guys?
Los, you and Killian are in a black void, basically speaking with one another.
Hey,
Like you're in a like the Matrix loading room, but black.
you're not very tough, are you? 2 hits?
Tougher than you ever know.
Oh.
I've got to backstabbing prick. You're able to cowardly, just through the shittiest of means, attack someone from where? The closet, the window?
Oh no, you're using hurtful words.
You ghostly prick.
Well, as long as we win.
How dare you call yourself the best swordsman ever? That's
Clearly
not
he is.
swordplay. That's bullshit. Witchcraft.
You've got guns.
Pathetic excuse. Pathetic excuse.
You've
from a
got
human.
guns. You're not a
Yes.
man. You're a coward that flings bullets from a distance.
I use my mind and the gifts of the Emperor to kill his foes.
Yeah, and the Emperor's on distant worlds with distant concerns, leaving us to duke it out. Nah, I'd much rather follow Chagga than a ward of a man like Colonel Clark.
So you'd rather follow Chagga than the Emperor?
I didn't say that.
What has Chagga been up to? Hubris is the fall of all men who wish to be great.
Oh, I'm now regretting that I let Grackle. I really did try to twist out of the way. Yeah, you're just not good enough.
I would have got out of the way of that. Easy. Easy.
It's probably not going to take so long before somebody heals you.
He lied. he's not actually as good. He's
Yeah.
just fucking lying.
Eventually someone's going to staunch that wound, but if they don't, I'm going to really enjoy the feeling of your lifeblood washing away and your soul departing.
I'll be back.
Just rest easy knowing that I'll be the one in your body when you die.
I'll be back. One way or another, the Emperor will have his vengeance.
Your body is pretty quick, though. Maybe I'll use it.
Yeah. There's a sister out there, right?
Oh, you know too much. You're
Pretty certain there's a sister out there.
you're not doing yourself any favors, Killian. Kilroy, Killjoy, Killian kills himself with a gun.
Don't worry. I'm certain where I wake up, they're not going to give me a gun.
Oh,
And the Inquisitors will come, and the paperwork will be done.
paperwork. Interesting. You keep on mentioning this paperwork stuff. So what sort of paperwork? You're going to extend the phase... You think some paperwork's going to keep those Fae in line? Nah, that's wishful thinking.
I hear that heroes of fake kind, they've got stuff to lose.
We are heroes. What were you doing?
I'm
Helping,
a hero of the Emperor, not a
helping
hero
Colonel
of the
Clark
Fae.
with his makeup?
I'm certain that the Fae don't want the agreement between the last Fae Lord and the Emperor to be reassessed. I'm certain that they will do all sorts of things to keep the truces intact.
Is it getting cold in here, or is that just me?
Face burst on the stone.
Best swordsman ever.
Coward. Besmirching the Emperor's name.
We
And
were.
this-
If you're the guy, I don't know. You're like maybe a foot soldier. You can't. The Imperium's. You can't be the guy. Show me something you did that impressed me. Come on, impress me. Go. Let's take a traipse through the life and whatever. Kill you.
And Mr. Chagnarin Dune, who thinks he's better than the Emperor. convincing others that he should be followed instead.
He's gonna win the war for you guys. You guys don't get it.
Big nose? What kind of big nose?
Really big nose.
Hmm. Chagga Khan, was it?
He's got a thing for the goblins, I guess.
Linguistics. Goblin. Does he fashion himself some sort of king of goblins?
Oh, you're so boring. Who cares what Chagga tells the goblins? If they turn on their masters, the Imperium gets to save a bunch of your unworthy lives.
True, who cares about goblins? But his controlled undead pet calls him superior to that of the Emperor.
I didn't say the Emperor, I said to you.
No. The Emperor is all that is divine.
And if he's... Yeah, and look at the foot soldier that he sends. You're the one that failed, not the Emperor.
You would rather follow Chagga Khan than the Emperor, the rightful leader of...
I didn't say that! I said Colonel Clark! Are you... Oh, I know. Your life force, it's just so cold in here.
So cold. So cold. Give me a charisma. Opposed with your best mental ability score. I'm assuming it's charisma.
Lloes'
Yeah.
charisma is hell. 29.
Okay. All right. You have a stronger will than he does. You end up getting this flash of him basically killing. He was using the butt of a gun to pummel two Imperial officers to death.
Okay.
Like caving in their skulls in this like hot bloodlust. Like this.
What have we here? Warm. Lloes is poking at this. You cold-blooded killer. Hey, weren't those Imperial officers?
None of your concern,
Oh,
Ghost.
just like my family's pots are none of your concern. Don't worry, Clark's gonna go away somewhere. He'll be in a cell or stationed way up in the Arctic, or I don't know, sent out on a boat to guard a lighthouse.
Dude.
You could survive here. You're not convincing me very well that I should let you.
As long as I can't move, you don't have a choice.
I could also just, I don't know, for the next month, take you on a little quest to the abyss.
Ooh.
You have to sleep. I don't.
Can't sleep, ghost will possess me. Can't sleep, ghost will possess me. Just gonna check.
Yeah, I think if they let you live, I'm going to take you with me. You're going to see my way of things by the end of this, Killian. We're going to get rid of these stupid guns.
26 on his knowledge of religion. He believes you.
The Roper was fun. You're going to be much more
You're
fun.
worse than Freddy Krueger.
Lloes has gone cuckoo.
A little bit. A little bit.
We haven't had a backstory of Lloes. He's been detached from bodies for the entire campaign at this point.
He's died a couple of times.
Yeah, exactly.
As undead, he's died a couple of times.
Yep.
All right. The rest of the party. So Grackle just absolutely beat the mollywop and piss out of Killian with the wiffle bat of doom.
Yep.
Okay.
Chagga.
By the powers of the Imperial Foreign Legion and General Auburn de Gren, you are under arrest, Colonel Clark, for dereliction of duty, and placing officers of the Imperial Foreign Legion as well as officers of the Legion in grave danger.
Chagga, you got red on you. And
That-
green.
Yes, also, he's your bodyguard, isn't he? Chagga just pokes at his little wound. Resisting arrest.
He usually shoots great big holes in things. He just winged you in a jelly roll. All right. Are you?
Chagga? No, please don't. It is. I want the general to see my wound.
Okay.
You know I am still injured as well, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
You son of a...
All right. Are you readying any actions?
Chagga's just full defense and
Talking.
talking, and he's going to ready a channel negative energy if violence continues.
Okay. Dassod, what are you doing?
So... You coming along or what, Colonel?
Dee Dee.
He's got his hand on a gun.
Good. So like a ready to action.
Yeah, like a cannon gun.
Okay. Dee Dee's gonna fly up invisibly. She will.
Were you or were you not maintaining your detect charm?
I don't think so.
Okay. Like if you cast any other spells, then you wouldn't
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
concentration. Okay. Okay. What you doing?
She's going to fly up invisibly and start tending to Grackle's wounds.
Okay.
Let's see. He can. Oh, I don't know. Cast a. Cure critical. For 44 plus 15. 48 plus 15. 38.
Nice.
Fully healed.
Did I go over?
Yeah.
Temporary hit
I
point.
had 38.
Oh, I got strangely exactly the amount I needed.
Bang on.
Alright, so.
Okay. Killian
Thank you,
bleeds
TT.
1 and his bleeding increases by 1.
Okay.
That's a really rough one.
That's a bad wound, jeez.
Yeah, you just like nicked an artery and it just starts gushing as it gushes. It gushes worse.
So 1 lethal. And it's now bleed 2.
And Lloes is talking with Killian.
Yep.
Capra. Draws his bow and readies some arrows. And, Captain, let me know what I'm supposed to do. Mutiny.
These all boat terms. Centurion captain. Yeah. Fucking gravy boat right here for sure.
All right, Amadeus.
Amadeus is he's gonna disarm the 2 guards in front of him. Start with the
Okay.
north.
Just slapping weapons at other people's
Give me
hands.
that! Give me that!
Give me that. Give me that. There's just a pile of rifles underneath.
rolled one.
Aha!
It's a disarm check, so I don't know if
It's like no, it's
an
an attack roll.
Okay.
It's an attack roll.
36.
You still disarmed his
All right,
regular guard.
I will try again. 46.
Okay, yeah, you take his gun and knock his buckler aside.
He gets AOs. I don't have the. Or he's got a weapon too.
He will attempt to whack you with the butt of the gun.
Okay.
He does not roll a 20.
Have they gone yet, though? I think he's still flat-footed.
Oh, yeah, he would be flat-footed. Yep.
And 35 to disarm the other guard.
Okay, you get his gun. You don't get his shield.
It's fine.
There's 3 guys whose guns are now no longer in their hand. Give me that. In the matter of, 3 seconds.
Clark,
It's his turn now.
arrest these men!
I would recommend you surrender and enough with the violence. It is enough you have tried to kill us.
Okay. Colonel Clark is trying to convince the gunners to arrest you. No, you're under arrest, is his defense against this. You attacked us? You're under arrest for crimes against the Emperor.
Yeah, Amadeus knows what's going on, but who shot first?
Let's shot first.
You're trying to arrest him for has nothing to do with whether or not Lloes shot Chagga.
Yep.
Now, Lloes did shoot Chagga, which might be a conversation later.
It will be, yes.
Okay,
chance of killing Chagga. A tiny chance.
a opposed charisma check between Chagga and Clark.
Okay. 14 for Chagga.
6 for Clark. He's not properly dressed. He's definitely on the losing side of the confrontation. It doesn't look like the guards are stepping forward. Arrest these men! Alarm! Arrest these men! The Wayfinders! They have betrayed the Imperium! Arrest them! He's just having a freak out. Soldiers, basically relatively stunned. Amadeus, what do you do when conscript number 1, the one who you fumbled against when you tried to bat his gun out of the way, goes to pick up his gun?
Stunning fist.
Which guy?
This one.
Okay.
Don't bend over in front of him.
Opportunist.
AC
Grack.
38.
AC 38, yeah, you hit him.
Alright, this is non-lethal. 2 takes 50 non-lethal with 1d6 lethal from the acid. And 4 lethal. Oh, and the word I'm looking for is fort save.
Fort save. Well, he failed his fort save versus massive damage, and you just knock him out,
Okay.
like movie style.
Grackle was about to continue the beating. He was like, "Oh, never mind."
Yeah, pop him one of the solar plexes, and he goes down like a sack of crap.
Is that soldier still alive?
He's still alive. Yes,
Okay.
he had 60 hit points.
Nice. These aren't green soldiers that have never seen a day of fighting in their life, right?
No, they're dead if you did that to it. Nope. You whap him one of the solar plexes, he makes this oof sound, and he's down. He's technically conscious, but he's not standing up for a while.
Okay.
All right. The rest of the soldiers are like, "Hey!" And then the other guy says, "Shut up!" Like if there's like some. The ranks are not consistent. Grackle. Purpose goes in the cannon. Grackle.
Yep.
Is this guy doing anything stupid? Oops. this guy?
He saw his buddy try to pick up his gun again. Absolutely blasted in the solar plexus. He doesn't look like he wants to be punched in the solar plexus.
Colonel, I recommend you come slowly. Just come quietly, and we will deal with things properly. And he's readying to whack the guy if he doesn't.
He's waving a finger at Grackle. And you traitor! You goblin traitor! Arrest this man! Arrest him!
Chagga, is he resisting arrest?
Think... Pointing at the gun.
I've got a Bobo.
Grackle lets him touch him with his finger. He's casting a spell!
Are you having it ready, or are you attacking? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna smack him.
Okay.
Enough of this crap.
Arrest this man! He's a traitor! He's a traitor to the Imperium! A goblin traitor! I knew it from the beginning.
We need.
Hey, look at that!
Like a place where you just drop people off and.
Well, let's do it.
Now how healthy does this guy look?
He is a hardened older gentleman who's definitely seen fighting at some point in his life.
It's a deserted island.
Should I crit this guy? Alright, fuck it.
It's like a Gilligan inside of Chagga's island or something like that.
He fucking dead.
At least that weird.
Reduced. Okay, reduced.
Petting zoo.
Oh shit. Let's do 1d. Let's do the 1d4.
Okay, let's do 1d6 first.
Oh,
Robin?
Yeah, sure. 1d6. Not con.
Charisma.
Oh, right in the face.
that'll be good for his defense.
3. There you go, buddy.
Three charisma damage.
Okay.
And reduced critical.
Splat.
Reduced to 4d6 plus 86.
Why is his nose so flat?
Right. He needs to make. He's staggered. There's all the. He's -2 dex. Is he blinded? Give me a fort save, please.
Thank you. So 29 on the first fort save.
Okay, he's not blind.
Well, there's that's a stagger fort save.
Oh,
26 on the blind fort save.
They're both the same. They're 25.
Okay. And then the fort save versus massive damage. Okay.
He's dazzled. If he saves, he's still dazzled. And the
Okay.
other one, he's still staggered.
You've knocked him out.
I apologize, Captain. I think I must have.
You're the traitor! Arrest this man! Arrest this goblin! Yeah, you shatter his nose. You probably caved in an eye socket as you walloped him in the face.
Oh,
It's unfortunate he fell on the table like that.
Amadeus, I do believe you still carry manacles.
Yes, sir.
Could you manacle Colonel Clark?
Okay, the green aura on your Chagga goes away at this point.
Okay. Ooh, I wonder what that was.
I don't know. It looked icky to me.
Amadeus throws some manacles on him, throws him over his shoulder.
Dee Dee will start.
Okay, Killian bleeds 2 this time and is now bleeding 3.
Dee Dee will stabilize Killian, stabilize Clark, and then stabilize the soldier just to make sure they're not going to die.
Okay.
Amadeus kind of nudges Killian. If you could hear me, get out.
Give me a perception check for Lloes.
Okay.
The DC is 50.
Oh, you know, Lloes could actually make this perception check.
I don't need ears to hear. I can hear with the soul.
55. Holy crap.
You hear this like
+8 racial from Ghost.
Right.
He's got a +10 item just to start building upon it, and I actually took the skill focus feat for a +6. So like Lloes is the sneak and find, because he gets also a +8 racial and +10 item for
Sneaky,
stealth.
sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay, Los is you're getting beckoned. You're getting Amadeus. You hear this. You can hear this. Get out. It's deep. You recognize it as Amadeus because you have spent some time with him. I don't know if Los particularly likes chatting with likes Amadeus.
Lloes doesn't know Amadeus well. Amadeus was part of the Steel Rose.
He was part of the Steel Rose. Yeah.
Probably. And
Yeah.
I don't imagine Amadeus wants to hang out with
Huh.
the most much.
Saving grace. That perceptive bastard. So what are we gonna do with you, Killian?
You mean the freak?
Yeah. Got a hunchback, a foundry? So what are we gonna do with you?
Doesn't matter what you do. I'm protected by the Emperor.
Says what?
Says the Emperor.
Huh? You know, there's lots of things we could do. We could, I don't know, teleport to the bottom of the ocean. Never tried teleporting to the moon.
I don't believe you'd try it. You need to deal with your little Fae. The goody two-shoes Fae. Not the little demon of chaos. Where is it, by the way?
Where's what?
Your little demon.
Demon. I don't know what you're talking about.
Something scared him off.
Who are you talking about? Little blue guy?
Yes, your little blue demon.
Ah, he's around here somewhere. I don't know. I don't keep track of him. See, but the thing is, when he is around, he gets shit done. Yeah, I think you're coming to the Abyss with us, bud. You ever been to the Abyss? I haven't either. It's gonna be fun.
You're a monster.
Well, you know, that is if they don't string you up somewhere, stick you in a prison.
The Emperor takes care of his own.
Hmm.
The Imperium will protect me. Or use me as best I could serve.
Yeah, and being my new body, I guess, is the way you're gonna do that, huh? Weird. All that shooting to arrive to here. Fate's a fickle bitch, isn't it?
You'll make a mistake eventually. You'll make a mistake eventually.
Then what? You're gonna shoot me with my own swords?
What makes you think you're getting swords in the or guns in the abyss, pal?
Lots of ways to kill a man.
Yeah, like those two officers you killed. Tell me about that. What'd they do?
They were blasphemers.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. How is Los the sense motive?
Let's get a sense motive of wisdom score plus 1 from luck bonus, so 3.
Okay, well, we got a guy who's lying with a charisma modifier of -1.
Okay. So, plus 3.
16!
8.
Aha! They were blasphemers.
That's it? You get to kill officers because they may not agree with the five-faced god? I don't know about that. You say so. seem to really, really bother you though. Like it's cold in here right now, but that part of your memory, oh, that's warm like a campfire.
At one point, there was like this weird smell of like lavender and sort of fruit that sort of wafted through the id that you're in.
Lavender and fruit?
It's nice to smell things.
Yep.
Like Lloes, like some of these more tactile senses. You haven't felt these in a long time.
It's been
Like-
a while. You know, we're gonna go to a tavern, get a little drunk, and then we're gonna eat a lot, and then maybe go to a whorehouse. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
You're gonna get a little syphilis.
Jeez.
You know what? I haven't taken a poop in a long time. You know, just that really good feeling after you just drop a load. I wonder what they do if you did that on a temple step.
The Emperor will protect me. All hail the five-faced god.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chagga, you have, or not Chagga, Amadeus, you have no idea if Lloes heard you or not. As in, but
What do we do about that guy?
We should probably remove his guns from him. He's a renowned gunslinger. Can't be.
all right, you guys, we need to take statements, secure the scene, all you guys. The camera's just pointing at the dudes with the guns. Everybody line up, and you're going to tell Dee Dee here exactly what you saw. We're going to write it all down, and we're going to put it in the report, right? And Kev is going to put it in the reports.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yes, go with Kappa, Dee Dee.
Okay.
All right. What's your name? What's your favorite color? What did you eat for dinner?
You want to check these guys for charms? Yeah, let's check these guys for charms.
Check charm.
Yeah, they're not charmed.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
For Dieters.
Yep.
She's got a decent perception. 45.
Okay. There's a 1 in 4 chance your cone, as you're trying to get the two groups, because it is a AoE effect that you run on, doesn't cross Killian. Okay. There's a possession effect on Killian.
Oh,
Dee Dee will whisper to Chagga that there's a charm there.
yeah, there's something wrong with Killian.
Ooh. The man, the bald man, the scary bald man with the guns who shot me.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll just keep note of that. He'll get Amadeus to remove weapons from Killian and to manacle this guy up.
Okay.
And then we'll go drag them to the general or to the dungeon or wherever we need to.
Okay. You're basically instructed to drag them to the dungeons. There is an inquisitor in the dungeons that are supposed to like collect information on foes that arrive, like captured POWs and things.
Okay, Lloes has got a undead ready to action. The second we regain consciousness for greater teleporting.
I remember I complained about this years ago. Oh yeah, it's 1,000 years ready to action.
Okay. Where are you teleporting to?
Guys, do we have an oubliette? Like a place of forgetting, a really remote place that it's hard to get in and out of?
There's a temporal cave that Sunny knew about, where there was like so there's the Fey cave with the wintry Fey cave.
Yeah.
And then there's a temporal stasis cave that Sunny knows about. Those are both Sunny's, though.
There's also the more dangerous option of just teleport him right into the middle of the enemy.
Yeah, but we don't want to give him up as a
That's what I'm saying.
information.
It's
yeah.
the dangerous option.
Yep.
You could do it with one bullet in his gun. What are you gonna do?
This is cruel.
Our last hidey hole that's compromised. I think I'm gonna bring him to there.
Okay.
Yeah. Where Vigil.
Okay.
Or Vigil isn't. You know, the closet outside of Vigil's.
All right, and
Do you want him tied up?
Well, he's gonna be in whatever.
give me 1 second. Did he give up his domain? Mark for his.
Yes, he did. He
Okay.
Instead.
Well, that's sucky for him. Business. He gave up the access to the travel spells. Okay. All right. So where you said you're going to the
To the chamber outside of, or to our previous hidey hole with all the chains along the walls.
Okay.
Oh, there were ropes, I guess. All the ropes. Yeah.
All right. So you're going to Fort Servius.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. You're
So now he's escaped officially.
all right. So Fort Manius. Let me grab the token. You're taking Killian.
Actually, no, I can't because I need to stay within 100 feet of the fucking.
Well, you end up. His
Wouldn't
body
you get
will
up there
just
and then you're
get
being
dumped somewhere.
teleported, like pulled back.
Yeah, but then he's.
You can cast the spell. It's when you exceed the distance, you get shot back.
Yep. Yeah.
It's just yeah.
It's where do we want to stick him? I think we're just teleporting into like an attic somewhere within this within Fort Manius.
Okay, so where is Chagga going?
Chagga is dragging these guys at first to go see the.
And who has the pot?
Grackle's got the pot.
Okay, so going to go see the general.
Yep.
General is going to basically the dungeons to see you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so I'm actually going to grab this whole thing, this whole mess of bullshit. We're going. I'm just going down to indicate that we're now beneath.
Gotcha. Yeah, 150 feet, just basically. It's like the entire building.
Okay. All right.
Chagga will report that that the colonel resisted and Killian said, "quote unquote," they're not taking him alive and shot Chagga.
Do you have the spells to share the memories?
Chagga will share his memory of the events.
Okay. They're basically summoning a young scribe. Marty, if you have a token for that, basically a 13-year-old boy who works in the military.
So I will bring. I think I've got a peasant token that is basically a good.
Perfect. I think actually I might have that in the conversation later.
My name's Dee, sir.
Exactly.
I bring the booties.
Here, this one I think will work.
Male peasant, make him small. There you go.
No, very aggressive eyebrows.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is a.
No, we wouldn't have brought the guy who tried to pick up his gun.
Okay. Basically, the young scribe is being used to collate the memories. So So basically, they're asking you to share multiple perspectives through to the boy.
Okay.
Capra will volunteer to share a perspective. Chagga will share a perspective. Is anybody else who wants to share their perspective with the boy as part of the official record?
Amadeus does.
That's not necessary. We'll keep it to the two officers. And officers should be involved in this.
You want me to do it there?
No, I said officers, Sergeant.
Oh, fine. I'll stay a sergeant. That's good.
Good job, everyone.
Okay. All right. The memories of okay. I need to make note of this. This is going to come up again.
Outrageous!
All right. So the.
Would you like me to heal them?
If you could, Dee Dee.
Yeah, of course I can. Everyone gather around is hurt. Chagga, are you finally healing your wounds?
Oh, yes, now that Auburn has seen the bullet from that man's gun.
Memories from Chagga and Capra. They did not make the perception check.
Nor the photos.
Just a note that
they... confusion, and as much as they know Lloes is still hunting, trying to hunt down Colonel Clark. Well, they know something's up with, because Amadeus was kicking the body and talking to it, so they may have suspicions at this point, but
yeah,
the memories at the
point of the memories they didn't have suspicion.
So Dee Dee's going to channel positive energy.
Okay. Killian doesn't wake up because he's got lethal and non-lethal. He probably wakes up from the first. How much healing are you giving?
Dee Dee's channels are.
Clark wakes up for sure on the first one because he's just barely under.
Yeah, hers are 10d6. First one 38.
Okay, so they both wake up.
Okay. Lloes is going to try to teleport away.
Did you do anything to restrain them?
Just manacles.
Just manacles, okay. Teleport is a verbal spell.
Okay, Lloes teleports to the attic, where he knows Duggan hides.
Okay. Shit. Captain!
Ooh, I saw it.
How far away is he?
I don't know. Chagga will try to spellcraft that.
You didn't know he could teleport, sir. This is not subtle.
35, so Chagga knows is like a pretty powerful teleport that just went off.
Yeah. Was it a 7th circle or a 5th circle?
7.
Oh,
he didn't want to end up in some random attic.
He can be fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think. Wasn't he just a priest guy? I didn't think priests could teleport.
Some priests can. Chagga. Chagga's a bit confused at this point in time. He looks back at Amadeus like I want to have a word with you in a second. What does Clark say?
What's the meaning of this? You traitors to the Empire, traitors to the Imperium. You, Mr. Doom.
Well, it's not Mr., and I think that's part of the problem. A disrespect for any rank and chain of command is unbecoming of one of your station. Outside of the military, I am Baron of Doonhold in the village of Dun. Inside the military, I'm Centurion Captain of the 11th Imperial Legion, of Volcanica, Legion of the Stag. To the goblins, yes, I'm Chagga Khan, or Big Nose. And no, Khan does not mean king, it just means big chieftain or something.
You're just a big fat mistake. Never should have put up with your bullshit and your insolence.
We're winning the war for you here, Colonel Clark, whether you like it or not. Our kill count, we've lost count, but we're approaching 10,000.